But yes, I'm going to do a quick pre-MOT check. Or let's check that it starts first. I mean, I have no doubt it will. And then, good, that light, that fix was good. Quick pre-MOT check. Horn, indicators, that one's there, and the other side, that one, and that one, that's good. Let's check we've got the rear light. We have got the rear light, we've got a reflector, we've got the down lights there. Forks are good, shiny, no leaks, no issues. Engine is sealed, oil is good, brake lights all worked, I checked that. Steering is good left to right. Steering is a problem on the old Flies because when someone nicks them and snaps the steering lock, it stops, basically the steering can turn all the way around, it breaks the end piece. If your bike does that, then it doesn't pass. And then of course the seat needs to lock, or you can put a bungee cord around it. So that's good. So I'm going to take a small ride up on this so I can properly test it, and fingers crossed it passes MOT, so that the guys have got what they need really. The bike's running, riding, and I've shown off a little bit as to what I can do. Hopefully they don't see any of my videos on the classic bikes because I'm useless. Right, I'm off to get this done and dusted. Hopefully, I'm hoping it rides well. I haven't actually run this engine much, and I'm hoping it passes its MOT. I'll catch you guys up. I completely underestimated how cold it was. I've never ridden with gloves because I don't like the feel of gloves, and I can't feel brake levers very well with gloves, although there are some good gloves out there that are a bit better for that. But now at 38, it might be time to get a pair of light gloves. Motorbike ones, of course. Bike rode so well, that is exactly how they ride. No issues at all. Me being me, I wish the speedo was working. The speedo's not working. Probably just a cable, and it doesn't have a left mirror. And I did look online. I didn't want to spend 40 quid on a pair of mirrors. I mean, that's what I've been debating recently. I'm about saving the bikes, aren't I? So I'm quite happy to give the bike back running, riding, serviced and MOT-able, even if there's very slight imperfections in it. It has to be the way for me. I look at some of the other guys' builds, Nat and Bertie Bodge. It's not bloody Bertie Bodge anymore. Cole's Motorcycle Junkie, and they're doing such big builds that I can't do anymore. I can't tear down engines. I haven't got it in me. I just want to save the bikes at the most basic level, servicing around a good engine and getting back on the road. And actually part of that is I have no power in the garage, I have no heating, I have no space. Maybe if I had all the tools and all of that, I'd be more willing to do deeper engine work and bigger builds. But I love this, finding a bike that's not on the road, servicing it up, tweaking things and putting it back on the road. That's the part I love the most. Bike's in for MOT. All you can do is wait and see. There's nothing on there that stuck out, so I expect it to pass. So there we go, guys. MOT pass. I think it's a pass. I don't even ask anymore. Let's see if there's an advisory or two. It's rare. Nah, look, straight pass. It's rare that I get advisories. I think I'm quite thorough in MOT checks. I know when I do it on camera, it's a bit quick, but I am quite thorough actually. Hence why the other bike isn't going yet. It rode beautifully, guys. It rode beautifully. Of course, you have to book it into MOT, put a day's insurance on, and all of that. But I do like to test ride them. I just think then you really know what you're handing someone. So I do aim to test ride. Good. I'm happy. Bike's passed. If I can book it for Sunday, I'll drag Rabjab along with me for support. Good. If my hands warm up a little bit, I'm going to pull the cruiser out and see if we can work that rear brake a bit better. So just to catch everyone up, I realised I did that thing again where I'm here and I just hammered away at doing some work without filming. But ultimately I'm stripping and cleaning the rear calipers because they needed it. Now there's slight wear on the top, but we rarely go that far. In fact, we never go that far when using them, so I think we'll be okay. But I think, to be sure, I want to get some knee pads. So not much video here right now, but I've just spent the morning basically re-bleeding the rear brake system on this, and it now seems spot on. So that finally worked. The braking area used to be down here, it's now here, look, level with the foot. It's in exactly the spot where it should be. The bike skids, it does everything it needs to do. Very pleased. I ordered 2 bulbs, so I'm going to go and get one now because I want to finish this off, or get it to you know, an MOT-able point, ideally in 2 days time on Saturday. So I'm going to go and get a bulb in desperate hope that it is just a bulb issue, knowing my luck it won't be. If it is just a bulb issue, then everything's done. Rear brake's good, front brakes are great, and everything else was MOT-able. You can hear now it's idling beautifully now that the choke is fixed. I did use the choke to start it and it started immediately, and it's very, very cold, so I'm very happy with that. Absolutely sounds great. There you go. So it's hanging on revs a touch, but not too much. I do wonder if the cables see, look, this cable's loose actually. That's possibly the return cable. So I'm going to need to nip that up. I'm going to do that now. I should pop this plate off. Yeah, let me pop this plate off and see what's going on there. There's still an idle fluctuation. It's very slight, but it's annoying. This bolt was down here, so it could have been stopping something. But now this idle seems good, and then I'll rev it, and it's at risk of staying a bit higher. See, that is a bit higher now. Now, one of the other things that could go wrong on these is the emissions system, which is this one and the other one. And you can see this pipe here alone is starting to crack. So it wouldn't hurt for me to get rid of it, and all that means is blocking in here so no air is coming out, and then blocking this tube here so that no air is going in. I think I'm going to do that because it only takes a minute. Well, I say that, you know, half an hour maybe. So I think I'm going to do that, block it off just in case there's a bit of air. All of these, oh, there you go, look. Look, 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 look. There you go. Hear that? So we found our problem there straight away. So all I need is a good piece of this that I can chop. Or I'll get a new one actually, put it on and block it off. Block these off. As long as these come off, I'll check them now with an 8. And then we'll get rid of that whole system. These bikes actually run much better without that system, because it's just recirculating dirty air, and normally something goes wrong and one's running. I think it's probably even worse on a twin cylinder. So I think I'm absolutely gonna do that. I mean, that's unbelievable finding that split like that when you're looking for some sort of air issue. I mean, I did spray this bike a while back, but you saw there that I think as the heat went up and it expanded and stuff, I think it got worse through that time. So all I need to do is block off under here, as long as that will come off. Or yes, let me do that. So all of that recirculation system is blanked off now. You can't really see it, but you can see the plate sticking out. I put a plate in. torque them back down. A little bit of high temp silicone, so there should be no flow going through there. I've capped off air going into there, so this system is irrelevant. To check it, you would just check for hissing now. By the way, there was a split up here, one of the pipes, there was another split up here, so this bike could idle better now. No choke, and we might have to set the idle. Yeah, look. I'm going to set the idle. I'm listening for hissing just to make sure it's all sealed. Still a little bit up and down. There's still a tiny bit. It's got to be an air leak. It's got to be. Look, stays high. Got to be an air leak. To rev up a bit there. Let's get these revs down again. I feel like I'm definitely chasing an air leak. Right, let's listen. Right, listen. It should rev up or cut out. Maybe it's the other side. The other side appeared to do something. Look. I don't know, I mean there's no kind of obvious quick, normally you'd get a really quick change with an air leak. I'm spraying in all the areas where you'd get a typical leak. There could be a slight pinhole. Bit better now, it's warm actually. Still wouldn't explain slight fluctuation.